Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. The Pirates defeated the visiting Giants 5-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games. Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In the American League wildcard game, Pete Mitchell was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs, leading Texas to a victory over the Red Sox, stamping their ticket to extend their season and play in the upcoming American League Division Series. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8, and a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's been great his entire career. Career ERA in the low 2s. Every time out, keeps his team in the ball game, gives them a good outing. I expect to see the same here in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Steve Cook makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Into the seats, 0-1.
First pitch, 107.
Kershaw into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Very nice afternoon, high skies, and 77 degrees at game time. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go. Hey, speed up. Drive the other way. Let's go, big guy.
Ground ball left side. And this is going to get through for a base hit. So the top two in the lineup are on to start the afternoon.
Yeah, it looks like these guys mean business. Back-to-back singles here to start the ball game. They want to put as much pressure on this guy as they can early on.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game. You can put the other guys on their heels right away.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You can bet now that in the postseason, on the road, in game 1 here, they'd like nothing better than to get on the board first. Just kind of let these guys know that they mean business. And they've got an early opportunity to do just that.
Hey, see the wicket up there.
Not close. It's 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby. Hey, you got it. No one back.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Wait for yours here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Christian Yelich steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Sliding into the box, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Come on, sitting on something here.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first.
Oh,
Now
one,
started to
count.
go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
That's right. Let's go right here.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Man, one time, right now.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Okay, let's go, big fella.
And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance.
Come on, big guy. Go with it, son. Oh, one pitch right here. Come out.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball.
Yeah, you can do it. Going back. Let's go. Hey, freaking right here.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
We got full
And
count.
Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. Hernandez has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Corey Seager comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
That's ball 3.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily as that somehow ruled the strike. 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Hit out towards second. And a rather easy first out.
Batting second,
Bobby
Second
Smith
baseman.
will get his first
Bobby
cuts here.
Smith.
One out, one out.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Yelich is under it.
You got it. Ball, I got it.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third,
And with
Center
2 away
fielder,
now, let's give you a look at the
Shot.
big picture here. There you
Peterson.
see the participants in this year's playoffs. Jock Peterson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
1-0.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Here we go.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
We're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst base,
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. After one, no score. Nick Franklin makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Second baseman, Nick Franklin.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
and that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now. Hey, like you can up there.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Peterson will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
Catcher, Jay
Fink steps into the box. Kershaw gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Swing and a little tapper. No score here as we play inning number 2.
There you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Fink is retired, 2 down now.
Batting 8.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Get some fishing for it. And then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Standing in now, Robbie Stewart. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
2 out, nobody on.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Yasiel Puig strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Yasiel Puig.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, you saw it right there. He's got a good fastball, and he's going to use it. When you throw in the mid-90s consistently, you have to use that weapon.
Go right now, fellas, right now.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, we got nobody.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Yep.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
Kike Hernandez
Kike
stands in for the
Hernandez.
first time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Tap foul at home plate.
Hey, play the first.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Down and away, it's a ball and two strikes. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. Ike, you thinking fastball here?
That seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting sixth, catcher,
Yasmani Grandal gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
That's a ball.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Nope.
Just missing here, 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase. But when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles. Set to start the third inning in this one. Jose Fernandez set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Ball inside.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Come on, big guy. Get
Hit hard on the ground to second. Smith is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, third baseman, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook would dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hard stuff.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
And that's what Kershaw can do to you. He's not as hard a thrower as a lot of people think, but the way he keeps you off balance is top-notch.
And the fact that his arm angle is the same every time, he repeats his release point better than anyone in baseball.
Hit hard to short, and that's through for a hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. This right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Pitch out.
Ball
Nothing
one,
doing.
no strike. Hey, see it. Drive it.
Now a snap throw to first.
No, he's in
and
there.
he just manages to get his hand in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Nope,
Up
that's
top,
a ball.
it's 2-0. Third
2-0.
inning, no score to this point.
One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1.
All right, come on now. One time. Let her fly.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the 2-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Justin Turner will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here we go now. Let's go.
A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle to his right. Franklin.
He's out.
Quick out number 1.
Batting 8, first baseman, Robert Kluka.
Robert Kluka stands in.
We got one out here.
First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Clayton Kershaw will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First offering on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. To 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Giancarlo Stanton is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet. So getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Kershaw's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The batter, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Hey, get on for us here.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. And he'll have to hold on to it there as the takeout slide had him well off balance. Oh, and he's in a lot of pain out there and will be carried off the field by the training staff. I think it's safe to say he's likely to miss a significant amount of time because of this. Micah Johnson is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
11, Micah Johnson.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Xander Bogaerts.
Yelich is running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
Boy, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide steps. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle the ball. He gets a good throw off to second base, and they get their guy.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing for the Marlins. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Corey Seager will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Micah Johnson is ready for his first AB here in this one.
Micah Johnson.
First delivery to him on the way. Ripped on the ground to first. Stewart scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder,
Jock Peterson digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
2-1.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside.
2 balls,
you can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Nick Franklin will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Kershaw looks in. Here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch-out, 1 away.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Get your pitch.
Into the box now, Jay Fink, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, that's just one of those fluky plays right there. He gets a late break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
go, kid. One time right here.
Stepping in now, Robbie Stewart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
It's your pitch, huh?
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Let's go now. One time. Hey, like you can up there, huh?
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
On it, huh?
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Into the box now, Jose Fernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Marlins leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Yasiel Puig comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
On the ground to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see, but it's going to finally get him into that hit column, and at this point, they'll take anything they can get, and he's on with an infield single.
Kike Hernandez in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
A dive, but he's back.
Get ahead and stay ahead now.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Fernandez is there for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Now in the box, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Puig off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And in a scoreless ball game, a lot of times it's a manufactured run that gets your guys on the board first. And they'll have an opportunity to do so now as he's in scoring position on the stolen base.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out and a runner on second base. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
In a game like this, you hope that the bottom half of your order can pick up the slack here. This isn't going to help much. Go grab some bench.
Hey, two-way now.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Come on, guys. Let's hold him.
Hard liner toward short. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Steve Cook will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Yeah! And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Well, it's just Game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Line toward the alley in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Marcell Ozuna comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
See it, drive it, the scope, right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, let it fly, let's go, right here.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Now after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Hey, let it rip one time.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely.
Kid, one time, right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
And he'll get back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
And the pitch on 2-1. Hey! Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in.
Keeping an eye on him.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
One-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Oh, he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first with one down. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure.
And now they've got him picked off.
He's safe.
And he'll be tagged out at second base on a good, smart play there. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there. He never gave in to it. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Christian Yelich will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Ready with the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give him fits out there. Robert Kluka will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Hey, get ahead right here.
Here it comes. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is in his tracks now. One down.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Too high. 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Here's Corey Seager. And he'll take a look at ball one.
Counts 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Xander Bogaerts will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Shadows starting to fall over this Southern California afternoon, as it's been a good contest so far.
It really has. Both pitchers, they've been as advertised. It's been a tightly played game, and the scoreboard shows it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
And here you go from behind the plate. This is a good angle to show how that 4-seam fastball will rise at the end. And that's a pitch that's awfully difficult to get on top of.
Standing in now, Nick Franklin. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And he's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hot shot on the ground is short.
Come on.
Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away.
The catcher, number 34, Jay Fink.
Jay Fink steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Hey, get a good one here right now.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walk.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up. Micah Johnson steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as the right-hander is up and throwing. The pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, oh, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
Nope.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Looking to avoid his first walk. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Jock Peterson ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time out.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Oh, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Yasiel Puig steps in now. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. He's set. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Well, that's a good idea right there. He goes with the pitch. He's not trying to pull it. He shoots this thing the other way. Just happens to be right at the right fielder.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score. Robbie Stewart comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Still no runs on the board for either team, and it might come down to who can manufacture a run first.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
3-2.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, it's not going to comfort him any, but it's fair to say he's not the first guy to strike out 3 times against that guy out there on the hill. He's just the latest in a long line of guys that have worn the hat against that man.
In now, Jose Fernandez. As he'll ground this one foul off to the right, it's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Let's go, big dog.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
We keep talking about it. Be careful of signs of tiring, but that's 3 straight strikeouts for him. He's getting even more unhittable as this one goes along.
Into the box, Steve Cook. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we still have no score. Yasmani Grandal digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now. So he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Justin Turner will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Got no one out now.
Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Good start to the inning here. Back-to-back singles have him in a good position to push across that first run of the afternoon.
Robert Pluka will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Pause, now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're whipping that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Jose Fernandez. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision.
Your attention, please. Now
so a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Jacob Lindgren.
Trace Thompson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Trace Thompson.
Oh, 1 out now.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Your job right here on the mound, gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that could easily be a sac fly.
Ready with the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton on the move. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Hey, that's the right approach at the plate. He knows all he has to do is hit one deep enough to get that go-ahead run in. That's exactly what he gives him. It's all about knowing your job and not trying to do more than you have to.
Corey Seager will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We're on to the 9th here in Game 1. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Marlins nothing. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
74, Kenley Jansen.
Marcell Ozuna will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Jansen comes set, 0-2 on its way. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Yeah, and there are some times where you characterize a pitch as a sweeping slider, but this one does not fall into that category. This is a nasty little break at the end. Tough to do anything with that.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Hey, one time, right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can he?
All right, come on now. One time. Let's fly.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, as a closer, you don't want to walk anybody, but obviously that's not always going to be the case. So with one away, that gives these guys renewed hope.
Christian Yelich comes to the plate now with the tying run at first. So he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here.
Right down, right place. Here we go.
And he takes ball 1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold.
Let's go now. One time.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Here you go. Who's right here? Hey, your turn. Drive me right here.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, keep it going. Meet me right here now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, what's up right here?
Liner toward right center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
All right, now just playing a little station-to-station baseball. And nothing wrong with that at this point in the ballgame, especially because now you've got possible tying run into scoring position at second base. Still just 1 out. And meanwhile, you also get the potential go-ahead run on base as well.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Nope. He's off 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time with it.
Hey, come on, big guy. Leave it here.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
big guy. One time. Here you go.
And this one gets away. Throw to the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at the plate as the potential tying run is cut down trying to score.
Yeah, he's taking a real chance trying to score the tying run, but here in the ninth, he's guessing this might be their last best shot. Unfortunately, it's not going to work out for him. The throw is right there on the money.
Your turn. Drive him in right now.
Trying to hold the lead. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Hey, big moment. Here we go.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
No one better. No one better.
And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. A sold-out crowd, 56,000 strong at the start, all up in L.A. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 1-0. So long from Southern California.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen. Loss goes to Jose Fernandez. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.